You remember The Running Man as a ridiculous Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
And I'll see you in hell.
Big muscles, bad one-liners, ice skaters, and chainsaws. But here's what nobody told you. This movie wasn't supposed to be fun. It wasn't supposed to be campy. And it definitely wasn't supposed to feel pathetic.
So why don't you just forget about all this and turn yourself in?
Because The Running Man was meant to be a brutal warning about media manipulation, fake news, and entertainment built on human suffering. And somehow, it became more relevant every year after it came out. This is the wild true story of how The Running Man got made, why audiences misunderstood it, and how it accidentally predicted the world we live in now.
Look at that mother move, huh? Is he beautiful? Who is he?
Before The Running Man was a movie, it was a book written under a fake name. Stephen King published it as Richard Bachman, a darker outlet for ideas that studios didn't want to touch. The book was bleak, mean, and deeply uncomfortable. In King's version, the government controls the media, reality TV is used to hunt civilians, and the hero isn't a muscle-bound superstar. He's desperate, poor, starving. Most importantly, he doesn't win. Hollywood loved the idea, but hated the message. So when the studio bought the rights, they made a decision that changed everything. They turned a warning into a spectacle.
That's the ticket. No pain, no gain.
By the mid-1980s, Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't just a movie star, he was the genre.
I'll be back, Benny.
Studios didn't hire Arnold to question systems. They hired him to break necks and sell tickets.
I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
So the original story had to change. The starving everyman became a framed action hero. The quiet dystopia became neon-lit game show chaos. The bleak ending became a crowd-pleasing rebellion.
Well, that hit the spot.
Arnold didn't kill the message on purpose, but his presence reshaped the movie. The studio wanted laughs. They wanted spectacle. They wanted something audiences could cheer. What they didn't realize was that the satire was still there, just buried under explosions.
All I've seen is a bunch of low foreheads who think they can change the world with dreams and talk.
At the center of The Running Man isn't Arnold, it's the show itself. A television program where criminals are publicly hunted, ratings matter more than truth, and footage is edited to create villains. Sound familiar? The movie's genius isn't subtle. The government lies. The network edits reality. The audience cheers anyway. It's one of the film's smartest moves. The show doesn't just broadcast violence, it manufactures consent. People believe what they see on TV, not because it's true, but because it's entertaining.
You're the asshole on TV.
And the host? He isn't a villain with a gun. He's smiling, polished, corporate, which might be the most terrifying part of all.
Thank you, you're beautiful.
When The Running Man hit theaters in 1987, audiences didn't know what to do with it. Some laughed, some cheered, some missed the point completely. The studio marketed it like a straight action movie, so viewers came in expecting Commando. What they got was a fake democracy, a rigged media machine, and violence packaged as entertainment.
Help! Hitman Richard! He's trying to kidnap me! Help!
The satire worked, but only if you were paying attention. Critics dismissed it, audiences moved on, but the ideas, they stuck quietly. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The Running Man didn't age badly. It aged too well.
Well, you're still alive, aren't you?
Reality TV turned people into products. Media learned how to edit truth into narratives. Outrage became entertainment. Ratings became reality. The movie wasn't predicting flying cars. It was predicting us.
I'll be back.
A society where suffering is content, truth is flexible, and entertainment always wins.
Then you're ready for Captain Freedom's workout.
That's why The Running Man hits way harder today than it did in 1987. Not because of the action, but because the world finally caught up to the warning.
Son of a bitch.
If you grew up thinking The Running Man was just another 80s action movie, you weren't wrong, but you also weren't seeing the full picture. Because buried beneath the muscles, the explosions, and the one-liners,
Because I'm going to say, please.
was one of the sharpest media critiques of its era. And it was screaming at us the whole time.
Richards, you're gonna fry for this.
And I'll see you in hell.